I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Hey, what's going on, my fellow bronies and anime fans alike? Is I, the Ninja Reviewer here. Sorry for the lateness, but actually it wasn't too bad because we had no My Hero this week, so maybe I'll probably get everything done by like Sunday at least. And today I'm here to talk about the awesomeness, which is My Little Pony Season 7, Episode 16 review. Let's gather around the campfire and sing campfire songs. Oh wait, that's SpongeBob. What the fuck am I thinking? Anyways, when it comes to this episode of My Little Pony, basically it's not really a very big plot when it comes to this episode. This is technically a dedication call of a fan service to the Legend of Friendship comics, which we got 3 characters that were introduced that were based off the actual comic series. Now, here's the thing, and I do agree with Dr. Wolf. Hopefully we do get to see these characters somewhat appear in the actual feature, because we didn't get all the characters. Where's that one girl that we didn't see? Yeah, that one girl. There was one girl, because I saw the cover of the comic, of that particular comic book, and I'm like, wait, where the hell is she? Oh, because there's actually something that's going to tie in with the finale, the season 7 finale, that has to do something with that particular character. So I'm thinking she's going to show up in the season finale of the actual series. Now, I was going to do a synopsis video, but I'm going to wait until the actual plot is revealed. I'm going to do that and mention again that and what the plot is going to be when we get that news, because the news hasn't dropped yet about the plot. That's all we basically know. That's a tie-in with that. So I'm assuming, because if you remember the promo, we saw this one scene where I think that was the girl, that Egyptian-looking pony. It was that Egyptian-looking pony. I don't know her name exactly, but the Egyptian-looking pony, yeah, her we didn't get to introduce to her. So I'm thinking she's going to be the one that's based off the comic book for the actual finale, which I think she's going to show up around there. I don't know for what reason, I don't know for what purpose, but we'll find out later down the line, because again, we don't even know what the hell the damn synopsis is to the episode anyway, so who the hell knows, right? So anyways, when it comes to this episode though, basically there is a premise plot. Basically, the girls, the actual sister siblings, are actually on a camp trip. Basically, they got everything all set up when these swarms that are kind of look like parasites, but they're named something else. I kind of forget what their names are, though. Yeah, I forget the names specifically, but they're kind of like parasprites, but different, I guess. And they're like swarmers, or I forget what the hell they are. Put it down in the comments below, because I barely don't remember them. But basically, they're just there for plot device, I guess you can call it. Basically, what it is that they're there to actually ruin it by actually devouring everything in their camping site entirely. So what happens is, to take cover from them, they decide to go into this dark, spooky cave. Even though Scootaloo is really afraid of, I guess she's like claustrophobic, because she's not really good into tight places. So I think that's what her fear is. She doesn't like really, what's that word? Shit. Cluttered places. Like actually really like small, like in other words, more tight places where basically it's like, you know, really dark and very like really close together, and she's not really a big fan of that. I could get, maybe she's claustrophobic, which is, I think that could be her biggest fear of Scootaloo, but she probably doesn't realize it herself. So basically, she's not a big fan of the scary, spooky, scary skeleton cave. And what happens is they finally get in there, and what happens is, to pass the time around, they put a campfire with no marshmallows or anything like that, and the Cutie Market series are like, what the hell? What are we gonna do? This wasn't the trip that we planned for. So basically, instead, the sisters suggested we tell some stories to pass the time. So Applejack tells about a awesome tale. Well, not really that great of a tale, in my opinion. The tale of Rockhoof, aka Hercules. Basically, it's just Hercules, except way more dumber down, and makes zero the fucking sense. Because you remember in the original Hercules story, he gained strength. This dude trained his ass off to become exactly what he is, a hero of true strength. He just digs through fucking rock, and then lava just comes on down. Holy shit, close call, but all of a sudden, power up, and then he becomes the strongest hero on the face of Equestria. Like, what the fuck? That was so random. It's a major ass pull to the story, and I'm like, ugh. And you know me, I don't like ass pulls, so I wasn't a big fan of Rockhoof that much, although I heard a lot of people like him in the comics. Me personally, I have not read the the actual Legend of Magic comics. I've never ever touched them. Just let me know if he has a better way more better detailed story when it comes to the comic books. Let me know in the comments if you're a fan of the comic books. Me, I'm not, so I can't really say. I can't compare this. You know, I'm not like an anime comparing it to a manga. I can't really do that because I haven't read any of them. So yeah, I only see what they look like on the covers, but I've never officially bought or read one of them. So anyways, that story wasn't really my favorite, and I just felt like it was kind of the generic. It's a really dumbed down version of Hercules. Not generic, but it's just, I don't know. They could have given this dude like more. He looked kind of promising. So that was a bit of just like whatever. Then we have Rarity's Tale of MISTMANE. Yo, I love Rarity's story because not only is it very beautiful, but it's very sad. Like very, very depressing, especially when it comes to basically her entire land just wiped away from all existence of beauty that made that land very well known. And it really does suck though, because basically it was from like her very old like pupil, which was Sable Spirit, and she wanted to use a spell to get everything around it that was completely beautiful, very well, like actually that brings the environment to life, that brings creation, and basically it backfired on her. It actually turned her into it turned her old while she was still young. So that's why they battled out with each other, which I think was cool. By the way, when it comes to their actually using their magic, that little fight scene, that was actually really cool. I enjoyed that fight scene a lot because that was awesome. Like, I don't know if you could compare this to like if you guys ever played Overwatch, because a lot of people compare this to like Genji and Hanzo, which, yeah, I could kind of see that. I could kind of see Genji and Hanzo being a thing. But we all know what I'm thinking. You all know what I was thinking about, man. A motherfucking JoJo reference. Yes, I have to mention JoJo's because that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like Dio or like Dio and fucking Jotaro or something. Like battling out like did anybody else get a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure vibe when it comes to that? That was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Like, I'm thinking of an obvious JoJo reference, but now that I think about it, it does look like sort of like Genji and Hanzo, like the way like their ultimates are. It's like their two ultimates are like released with each other. Like for a lot of them, for I learned the EQD Discord, you know, a lot of people compare it, and I can see that. Even though I think, you know, it's the obvious JoJo, I can obviously, you know, think of it like these people, man, they gotta be watching some JoJo's, man. Come on, we all know it that they've been sneaking around watching some JoJo's and taking some notes, man. Come on, man. Their enemy stands, obviously. Anyways, so when it comes to that actual story, that was actually pretty mighty depressing afterwards, and I was actually kind of surprised for Rarity because I thought it was gonna be like some weird fashion. You expect, oh, it's gonna be about fashion or something or whatever relating to that, but no, actually, no, we were wrong. Wow, the writers actually proved us wrong on this one. So, past the Rarity story, and then finally we get Rainbow Dash's story, which is the story of Flash Magnus, who basically, it's one of those typical like adventure stories, but at the same time, I really do like Flash Magnus's personality. I like his personality better when it comes to Rockhoof, I think his name is. Yeah, Rockhoof. Was that the Hercules dude's name? Yeah, Rockhoof, yeah. I like this dude way better than Rockhoof. This guy sounds badass as hell. He has a really cool personality. I want to see more of this guy. I actually like him. And maybe I should read the comics for this, because Flash Magnus is actually kind of cool guy. Like, he's your typical action awesome main character kind of dude. And I love this guy. And what I really did like, not only just for the stories, but the environments and the world building was really cool. And that Captain Ironhead dude, or Commander Ironhead, yeah, that was his name. Commander Ironhead. That dude was so cool too. He sounds like a familiar voice actor that I know of. Maybe it's from like an anime or something. I'm not particularly so sure. Maybe you're all gonna hate me because I don't know the exact name, but he sounds very, very familiar. It's a really awesome voice actor, which actually makes me really appreciate this dude's character too. So more of that. And I really did like how they also used that dragon, which was the old leader of the dragons before, you know, his daughter Amber took over. So that was cool use of imagination right there. I always love his design. It's so timid, so badass. Fairy Tail, where you at? Just saying. Igneal, where you at? Where the fuck are all these other dragons? Fairy Tail, no, gone. You want me to see a real dragon? Where? Fucking yeah, destroying shit. Yeah, dragons, bitch, all day, every day. Ferocious. My Little Pony delivers once again that Fairy Tail did not. I love Fairy Tail, but I gotta admit these dragons are actually like on that fierce side, man. Really, they are. So that was really cool. And then finally, when it comes to the end of the episode, there wasn't really that much of a lesson, even though, there wasn't really that much of a lesson besides like, well, not really a lesson, but we did get to learn that the reason why she's really adored by not only the main character, but also the tail, is because out of everything, she used to be kind of like Scootaloo, how she was like afraid of certain things. But when it comes to this this actual tale, she actually feels really more calm and why she's the way she is today, which is actually pretty interesting. So that actually gave a really interesting boost in Rainbow Dash's character. That was actually really cool. I didn't even know that was her inspiration. I thought it might have been like Daring Do, but no, actually, no. This is her actual fictional, or not fictional, or just legend, whatever. It could be legend, it could be true, it could be false. We don't know. Inspiration when it comes to Flash Magnus. And again, I want to see more of Flash Magnus and Commander Ironhead, or even more of what's her face, Sable Spirit, maybe so, but probably not. I want to see mainly more of MISTMANE, the way she is now, like how old she is now. Yeah. So overall, yeah, and then of course the ending, you know, they actually make their way to the actual like waterfall place, where they can actually set up a camp there, actually. It's like, oh yeah, we could just do it here, and now that the swarm is finally gone. Oh yeah, there was this one funny scene too, and they already made a meme out of it, where technically it's like Rainbow Dash is going to try her best to actually get certain supplies, then all of a sudden she always gets stung herself, which is actually pretty funny. So the only thing I didn't really like about this episode was Rockhoof, and not a big fan of that character whatsoever. Could focus more better on the character, because Applejack was pretty much just telling the whole story without, you know, him actually having a voice or anything. It was just narration. And honestly, I'm not too big a fan of the stories, even though we did have narrations in the other ones. It's just that when it comes to that, I want to hear the characters from their perspective as well. So that's a shame right there. So overall, I do have to mark this down when it comes to the episode. It's going to be marked down a bit, 5 points, but that's it. 4.5 out of 5. If it wasn't for that, this would have easily gone a 5 out of 5. Because I really enjoyed the different stories. I really enjoyed especially the cute moments with Scootaloo, about how like scared she was. But it was okay. And I really did glad that Rainbow Dash was acting like the big sister. The big sister material is just so adorable. And I'm actually really glad that, you know, we got an episode like this. Especially focusing on these two even more, because they're just so adorable. When it comes to their focusing on on their sister and sister relationship. Well, actually, not really related sister, but still, it's fine. A man can dream. But anyways, that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, Season 7, Episode 16, Campfire Tales. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next week for Episode 17, How to Change a Changeling. And yes, this is the episode we all been waiting for, Thorax's brother. And it's going to be also a Trixie episode as well. Yes, very, very interesting indeed. So we are also going to be getting a Trixie episode as well. So again, another interesting concept. So really looking forward to that. So I'm going to assume this means that the map is also going to be calling her as well. Not only that, but it's also going to be a Starlight and Trixie episode. Ooh, nice. Oh, my ship is back. Thank you. Okay. So I'm actually glad. So this is going to be the second Starlight and Starlight and Trixie episode that we're going to be getting. Awesome duo. Definitely cannot wait for next week's episode. So that's going to be interesting, especially the whole foreshadowing we got from a week ago. So again, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, don't forget to click notification squad boys bell to get notifications of my videos once they're uploaded. Also, do not forget to follow my social media links and also follow my video game tags as well. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And manga fans, keep supporting what you read, what you watch. And bronies, bro, brony on. See you guys next weekend. Bye bye.